have a little crane, and the crane can go up or down. And maybe if you built something with the motor, you realize that the motor goes in both directions. And if you have a battery, you hook it up to the motor in one way and it goes one direction. If you hook it up in the other way, it goes in the other direction. And so motors always come with 2 wires out, and the batteries also come with 2 wires. So if you want the motor to change directions, you got the 2 wires from the motor and 2 wires from the battery, and you connect them like this, it goes one way. You connect them like this, it goes the other way. So if you want a switch that will reverse your motor, called a reversing switch, you have to make it do that, which is complicated. Usually a switch just does this. It opens and there's no electricity running. It closes, electricity starts running. That's like a light switch. It's just a regular, that's called a single pole, single throw switch. There's only one place that it opens, that's the pole, and you only open it in one way. Open it like that, and it's open, and like that, and it's closed. So that's a single pole, single throw switch. So to make a reversing switch like this one, you need a double pole, double throw switch. So now there's 2 poles, and they change in 2 ways. Both of these 2 poles can be connected in this way or in this way. So that's why it's called a double pole, double throw. But you don't need to worry about that. The important thing is to know how to build it. And never forget that you can just take your battery and hook it up like this and it goes one way, and hook it up like that and it goes the other way. That's a double pole, double throw switch, but it's not very convenient. It's better to be able to push on it like this and push on it like that. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Right here, I'll just take this one apart. I got the battery stuck on the back of it, but you can ignore the batteries and just check out the switch. I'm going to take the motor off of it so you can see the inside, and the tape is just holding the top on. So it's got a top and a bottom, and the top one is going to the batteries. See that? 2 sides, there's 3 batteries there, and they're smashed together, and the 2 poles, positive or negative, I don't know which one's which, it goes down here to this. And then there's 2 little lines of aluminum foil. And actually I can show you how to make those lines if I had some aluminum foil. And then this is plastic from a bottle or from a tray or something. And oh look, there's some aluminum foil. And you can make it by just folding it, or it's almost like rolling it, but you're rolling it in a little flat space. So you roll it like this, and then you get some scissors. You don't want it too wide, and if you ever make it like you don't like it, you just smash it till it is like you like it. Aluminum foil is a great thing to work with. And when you've got it, you just chop it off, and there is your little line of aluminum foil. In fact, I've just made them both. And then you can glue them right onto the little piece of plastic. Okay, so that's the top. Right, and on the bottom, it's more complicated. On the bottom, they have to cross, which makes sense, because if you're trying to do this, you know you're gonna have something crossed. And so this one comes here, and it goes down the middle, and it crosses, and it goes down to there. On the back, you have the other one. The other one is going across this way. You can't see it because I put the batteries on it, but it's going here. So it comes up here and here. So this is one pole, and this is the other pole. It's connected on the back. You don't want them touching. You have to go by each other without touching. So that's why we put one on the back and one on the front. So then all you have to do is connect them with these 2 poles up here. So you can connect it like this or like this. And if I put it on there, then when I push down here, I'm making 2 connections. This one's going to here, and this one's going to here. And when I push down here, it's the opposite. This one's going to here, and that one's going to there. Okay, so if I connect it up again, I've got my alligator clip so it's easy to connect. I connected it up to the motor, and you can see that if I connect these two sides, the motor goes, put the motor back here. The motor goes one way. And if I push it on this side, the motor goes the other way. This is one way and the other way. So you can see it's still that same thing where I'm connecting like that, positive and then negative and positive. By the way, I could have done it opposite. I could have connected the motor to this side and the battery to that side. Doesn't matter at all. Completely symmetric system. Either side could be either one. You just have to change them both. All right? So then to make it convenient, we put a little stick across the center there, keep it up off of them. Little bamboo skewer. You can also use a straw, and then you tape it or glue it right over the center so that it stays in position. And then you're all ready to push it, and you can do it with a single thumb. Push it this side or this side. So my tape is coming up, but you get the idea. This side or this side. Does that make sense? I can't hear you. That's the reversing switch. You can use that for any motor you want, and if you have two of them, then you can control two motors, and that's what you need to make a car go.